Hello again, and welcome to the second half of Fire Emblem One Turn Clear. I'm going to be doing the Ephraim route chapters today, and it should be noted that the game still thinks you're an Erica route. I just didn't know how to fiddle with that, so I didn't bother. It only really affects who is going to be seizing the throne, and to be honest, I wouldn't spend Ephraim's turn seizing the throne anyways. He's much better as a combat unit. So the save file is still going to be read as it is for Erica route on the hard mode. And next up is a chapter where I decided to do something a little bit silly. I looked at this chapter before recording, so I know what the solution is already, but past that, I may or may not remember them. So yes, I noticed that most of the solutions were using Selek quite a lot, so I decided to be a little bit funny. The prep is already done and saved, so I'm just going to start the chapter straight away. So when you start this chapter, I decided to have Selek teleport into the center of the map. And if you haven't deployed him, he'll just show up there for no reason anyways. So the idea here is that this boss, the glorious Geb, we all know who this man is, he has Swordbreaker, so swords are not going to work here. So naturally, the solution is to use an Axe Reaver, and you might still have the Axe Reaver from way back in Chapter 2. However, I wanted to be certain that just in case somebody threw away the Axe Reaver or maybe broke it using it elsewhere, I decided to provide a spare. So there's an enemy that drops one now. Now you might be wondering, well, how the heck do I get that into the throne room? Well, Selek just shows up here no matter what, and he can very easily take out this enemy. So if his inventory is full, and you take out the enemy... Oh look, the Axe Reaver dropped, and you can send it to the convoy, and the convoy is still attached to Erica. So that's how you can get the Axe Reaver all the way over here if you do not have one. But I still have the one from all the way back in Chapter 2, so I can still use that. That's not going to be enough, though. Now, you can't use swords, but you can use bows. So Inez is still pretty good here. I think I'm gonna shoot you in the face there, Geb. Geb. Amazing how that turned into a meme all the way back in like the 2000s, but no matter. Now, of course, if you are using the Axe Reaver that the enemy dropped, you would have to use Tethys to give Seth an extra turn to finish him off. And there's probably like a way easier way to kill him, like if you use another unit or something. I haven't taken any possible promotions into account when I was designing this, because there's no way to know if anybody will be able to actually promote somebody anyways. I know Garrick can be promoted, so maybe he's an option for some of these future chapters. But we can seize, and we will be on our way to Chapter 10 of Ephraim's route. This is the chapter with Dussel in it. No idea what I'm going to be up against. So this should be fun. I'm pretty sure Anna just says something and then we're good to go. Gale Force. So it's going to involve Gale Force. Can we see Cormag here? Yes. No doubt the solution involves Gale Force because he's actually got it. And also, this is also important to look at, I think. Even though it's just 10 hit and avoid, still might be something. Now, I suppose I should have remembered that Tana can recruit Cormag. I didn't in my Iron Man, which caused me some problems. But I'm pretty sure it was part of the solution here, so why on earth did I not remember that? Anyways, we don't have any warps or rescues. Tana and I guess Ephraim is probably going to come along in order to recruit Dussel. Possibly. Like, if you can even get to him. But again, I'm still not 100% certain what I'm doing right now. So can Tana actually reach him from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's one tile off, which probably means I'm using Tethys to recruit him that way. Now, I'm also not sure what the boss is like, because Selena always leaves after the first turn. So let's just jump right in. Also, can I get this village? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Okay, cool. Oh, I probably need to... Do I need to rally her? Also, do I need to kill Selena? Well, I guess if I'm killing Selena in this chapter, it doesn't matter. She'll just show up later anyways. So I can definitely talk to him. But then what do I do? Well, I can't really imagine Tana attacking, so I will just... dance. Probably from here. And then what does he do? Is he just Horse Slayer? I guess he just Horse Slayers. I'm not really seeing... This is just defeat boss, right? Yeah. Well, this looks really easy. Is there like an enemy with a droppable item? Oh, an Elysian Whip. Do you need to get that? There's an enemy with a Horse Slayer. I would imagine that maybe you could, like... Well, you can't reach him, so... I'm just... I think there could have been a lot more to this chapter, but I really just think I have to... get the guy with the Elysian Whip, because maybe that's important. He does start at level 10, so if you just use the whip, he could promote straight away. But I don't know, if you use the promotion item, then you can't attack. I really don't know if his promotion is important. Let's just deal with Selena. Oh, I bet I know. Maybe during enemy phase she goes away, and then when the new guy comes in, you'll enemy phase him, and your promotion will... Yeah, I bet that's part of it. Oh yeah, I bet that's part of it. Of course, this could potentially crash the game if it doesn't see that Selena is there. Oh, if Selena's not there, he doesn't spawn at all. Okay. Well, I know I'm already, like, lost here, so... Alright, I think I have the solution figured out. It took a couple of tries just to get the information that I needed, but I think I figured it out now. And having to, like, do a bunch of trial and error to get information is probably not good, but whatever. So I was correct in that I needed to dance for Tana on this turn, have her recruit Cormag, then Cormag needs to kill that enemy for the Elysian Whip. Now, how you handle the boss is very important, so killing Selena doesn't end the chapter, even though it looks like it should. Because in this map, on the first turn, Selena gets replaced with a new boss, and that new boss is an archer that you are supposed to kill, so you have to enemy phase him. So you need to trade a javelin from Tana. And then you need to use the Elysian Whip, because Cormag at this level is not strong enough, but he can promote immediately. So use the Elysian Whip, and this is important, you have to pick the Wyvern Lord, not the Knight. With the Knight, you are forced to rely on Pierce, which doesn't always activate, and I'm pretty sure the Pierce glitch was not fixed. I imagine that I would have fixed the Pierce glitch because that's really easy, but the Wyvern Lord has enough strength and skill to make this a lot more consistent. And I do imagine that in those days I would have, like, really disliked Wyvern Knight as a class. Because everyone kept saying, oh, just do Wyvern Knight, just do Wyvern Knight, never use Wyvern Lord, but you know me. I don't like taking orders. Also, make sure you put Cormag in this position so he gets that hit and avoid boost. And Kyle can go here, I'll just try and get him some extra EXP. I don't know why I keep trying to get him to level 10, but there you are. So Selena goes away. And there's your archer boss. Now, if you occupy the tile that Valter is standing on, then he's going to be on that throne, which will cause the boss to despawn, so you can't do it that way either. I mean, the archer wouldn't even be able to attack you then. So those guys get wasted. Katana's taking a hit here. The ballista boat is going to move after the archer, so you should be done with a chapter anyways. Now, it's possible that enemy stat variants will make it so that you cannot kill this boss, but that's not going to be the case this time. So, there we go. That's chapter 10. 2 down, 3 more to go for this video. And that was a really weak amount of EXP. And next up is the Phantom Ship. So this should be fun. What on earth did I make the Phantom Ship entail? I'm scared. Then again, it's October. Okay, no fog. Good. It's a route map? Yeah, you can despawn this boss in the vanilla version of the game. And I left the scene in because, I don't know, the flavor is nice. Alright, a route chapter. What is this going to be? I suppose I should get some recon first. Oh, I don't need Colm. There's no fog anymore. Alright, I think I've got this figured out. So the problem was that the eyeballs apparently don't move and attack actively at all, so you need to deal with them using your flyers. So that's what I'm going to do here. Strategy is still similar. I'm going to rally everybody. And then I'm going to set up Dusel for the enemy phase. So this should still work. Just need to account for the eyeballs this time. So first Vanessa. There we go. And then I'll trade over the Javelin and do the same thing with Tana. I'm not sure what that eyeball is going to do. I'm pretty sure these both don't move unless they have something they can hit, so I should be able to deal with them by positioning Cormag like so. And just in case... yeah, Dusel can get far enough. Maybe he needs to get, like, a little bit closer. Oh, he has reposition. I forgot to check his skills. He's got a lot of them. Natural cover, reposition, and provoke. And Luna! Dusel with Luna. Very interesting concept. I think he needs to be down here now in order to deal with the gargoyles, so he probably does need to be danced, and that'll give him a little boost, I think, as well. Or I might just be thinking of other Fire Emblem games where this dance actually does give a little boost. I don't think anything could possibly scratch him. So maybe he could, like, wipe out all the enemies just from that. Yeah, I think you could actually, like, take out every last one of these guys. He could go full Dimitri and kill every last one of them. Which just leaves the people up here. Let's see if this works. There's no way they'll touch him. Okay, they got a little bit of damage in, but he's got over 40 health. So we know that works at least. Hello, S-Rankin Lances. I guess he's using Vidofnir later. One of them attacked Cormag, the other one is attacking Cormag. Okay, so slight adjustment to the strategy, and it worked. Next up is the chapter where you have to, like, fight a Cyclops and recruit Ewan. He sure did poke the eye out of me, from what that looked like. Oh, we're all the way down here, but the Cyclops is actually just here, so it looks like flying units are the go-to strat once again. Let's see what he's got. No skills, but he's got a Tomahawk, so enemy phasing is possible. Alright, attempt number 2 is going to be to try and enemy phase the Cyclops with Selah. So, you know, all that talk about abusing Selah, and I have to use him again. So, again, rally up. Go here. Equip Elfire. Get danced. And I could take out one of these guys at least. So let's hope that Cyclops goes first. Because this should be enough to allow Selah to just destroy that Cyclops in one turn. And he also has to survive all the other enemies. But luckily the Cyclops just moves right now. Ooh, that was close. Okay. But he has just enough attack to do it. So this is probably the intended solution. I don't know for sure. But regardless, that's Chapter 12 cleared, and it only took 2 attempts. Oh, and he's even got Tome Fair. I hope that's not something he was supposed to have by this point. Poking things. You were probably meant to, like, use a lance or something, but I really don't know. The boss had a tomahawk, so I just don't really see it. But next up is the Selena chapter. I don't think you get Myrrh yet. No, you get her in, like, Chapter 16. So it's not a route chapter anymore. Good. But you do cause the screen to glitch yet again. Right, so she's, where is she? She's all the way down here. What am I supposed to do? I'm all the way up here. Huh. Wait a minute. Her range shows that... Okay. Like, I'm viewing her attack range. I don't remember installing the patch that does this. Does she just have 0 move? She just has 0 move, I guess. Huh. I know there's a patch that shows the boss range as such if they are not going to move an attack actively, but I really don't remember putting that in. So, how do I get down there? Let's see, your movement is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't even reach. It's gotta be something. Alright, I think I figured it out. At first I didn't know how I was going to get to Selena from all the way across the river, but then I remembered Cormag has Gale Force, so that's how we're going to do that. But there is another problem. He doesn't have enough strength to one-round her, so what we are going to have to do is, short of hoping that she doesn't hit him on the enemy phase, I remembered that I still have that hero crest on Garrick. So I'm actually going to use that, and I'm going to make him a ranger. Now, I don't know if this is what I intended all the way back when I made this. I probably didn't intend for promotions to be important, as I have been reiterating. But I need to get a rally strength onto Cormag, and the thing about this map is that Garrick is all the way on the right side of the map. He just spawns there regardless of where you deploy him. So I think he needs the extra range from being a ranger. The movement range, that is. So I'm not going to save just in case that's not correct, but as you can see, he's all the way on the right. Well, I was planning on using the two of you, that's why you're there. So, let's see. I'm going to see how far he can get. He can get over here, and with a Tethys Dance, he's able to get over to where Cormag is and rally for him. So that probably was part of the solution, but it's possible that you could also use the enemy phase to deal with Selena that way. So that out of the way, I need to clear a path. So I've got the Flyers with Horse Slayers. They also got rallied. So this should be really easy. You probably just need one Horse Slayer. Or maybe not even either of them. Yeah, you probably need one of them. So this Troubadour has a droppable Brave Lance. So I'm going to need that. Please hit. Thank you. Slight chance to miss, I suppose. And that should allow us to destroy Selena. Oh yeah, you definitely need to do it this way. So the Garrick promotion was actually pretty important, so hope you didn't drop that hero crest. What the heck is a fluorospar anyways? And down she goes. Only one chapter left in this video. I suppose if Cormac got enough good levels, then the rally strength is unnecessary. But yeah, again, I'm not accounting for luck all of the time. What save was I supposed to override again? I don't know. Last chapter for this video. I do not want to know what I'm up against. Well, actually, I do want to know. Fade to white? That was weird. Alright. Oh, so it's literally just the boss that we have to deal with, but there's also units outside for some reason? This always was a big and annoying map, so good that I only have to deal with a boss. So he's just got his spear. He can't be doubled, so that's going to be interesting. Renewal is also probably not important. So I'm thinking, you know, I don't know if Dazla is going to be good here because his speed is not really that great. His skill and speed are a huge issue. Do I have hammers? I probably don't have a hammer at this point. Unless there's like one that I can get from an enemy. But for sure I need Tethys. Berserk. Red gem. Door key. Oh, that might be important. Get the door key and then open her up. What's this guy? It's just a guy. Shine. I probably just left this in from the vanilla game. I can't really imagine droppable items being important, so... what the heck do I do? Dusel, maybe? I'm not sure if I can, like, actually use any of the legendary weapons yet. Alright, this time I actually took the time to check everything in my inventory for things that might help out. So let's try again. I'm gonna rally like I did before. Speed's probably not helpful. Strength is more important. And just like before, I'm gonna start with this. He gets hit, and this time I actually have some things that might help out. For example, I have Seth with the heavy spear. That's not the best hit rate, but I'll give it a go. He lands it, that's good. And I suppose I could just dance for Sayla and end it. But I also brought the Killer Lance. I wanted to see if that would be... I brought the Killer Axe, excuse me. So I wanted to see if that would be any good. Kinda, sorta, but not really. The Brave Lance isn't super good here, but, you know, I think I'll let Cormac take the kill. If he can, anyways. If he doesn't land this blow, but he does. So I don't need to use Sayla. Surprised he doesn't have a boss conversation, but Dusel does. Alright, that'll do it for today's Fire Emblem One Turn Clear video, and on Friday, I will have the rest of the game to show. So stay tuned for that, everybody. He goes away. And next up will be a desert chapter. Won't that be fun? See you on Friday for that, and the rest of the game, everybody.